Hi everyone, Star Lord is here coming at you with your full moon reading for this month that will be taking place December the 14th. Full moon in Gemini in the sun sign of Sagittarius. Now remember, keep in mind that the full moon energies are there prior to, up to a week before, and can last even a little while longer. Not necessarily something that's going to play out right on the day of the full moon. Now I have pulled cards from 4 different decks for each of you. This will be going Aries through to Pisces. I pulled one oracle card from the Soul's Journey and one zodiac sign card, as well as my regular tarot deck. So it's going to be a total of 5 cards per sign. We're going to start with Aries since the first one. So let's see what your cards are here. Your Soul's Journey card, Aries, is growth. And growth says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So you could be going through some feelings of awareness. Maybe you're going to be wanting to expand your spirituality or even just your way of thinking. Whatever it is, you could be going through a spiritual growth or something like that. Now, a sign that could be from the astrological deck, a sign that could be prominent around the time of the full moon for you, Aries, is Aries, sun, moon, or rising. So it could be that you have something to do with another Aries, Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries rising. And now to get on to your tarot cards, you have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's interesting because you do have growth here, because a lot of times the 4 of Pentacles in the upright can represent us holding on to old school ideas, old ways of thinking. When the card is reversed, this can point to releasing those old belief systems, those old thought patterns. So it kind of coincides with the growth card. As well as, for some of you, this could be pertaining to the material side of life. Perhaps some of you are getting rid of old things that you don't need anymore. You could be cleaning out closets, getting rid of some material things that you no longer need. Others of you, it could point to perhaps a little break in your financial situation. Maybe you find out that you have more funds available to you than you thought. Some of you could be releasing, if you were saving money for something, perhaps you've already spent that money. Could have been for the holidays or something like that, and now you have freed up some more cash going forward. Good news all the way around. And your 2 clarifiers here from the mini Rider-Waite deck is the Ace of Cups in the upright position, rooted down with the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Well, the Ace of Cups is all about that new beginning. It's a new beginning, and a lot of times the Ace of Cups can represent finally getting to that point of self-love. Maybe that's what some of you are on this spiritual journey for, is to get inside and recognize your own self-worth and feel the love, the self-love, which is so very important and so very necessary. And others of you, it could represent maybe some of you are welcoming a new child on the scene into the family. Could be some of you having your own children, or perhaps there's a new baby coming into the family, or a godchild or something like that. Others of you can represent the spark of new love or renewed love coming back on the scene for you. And with the 7 of Pentacles here in the reverse indicates you're no longer reevaluating a situation. It could be, for some of you, your career situation. Maybe you've decided this full moon time that you're not going to worry about your career any longer. You've made your decisions. You're finally decided where you want to go, or where you want to be, or where you want to place yourself. And perhaps the Ace of Cups for you represents loving what you do. It could be a new career or something like that, or an old career that's revised, and you're loving it and you're happy and you're satisfied. You could be realizing that this full moon. So that is your portion, Aries. Now we are going to move on to Taurus, and your cards are, from the Soul's Journey, we have, your card is humor. Okay, humor reads, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So there's a message there for you, Capricorn Sun people. Perhaps you need to, well, these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if that applies to you, if you're a Taurus moon sign too, maybe you just need to bring some humor. Maybe you've been too serious lately, Taurus, and you need to inject some humor into your life. Maybe you need to go see a comedy show or something like that. And from the astrology deck, a sign that could be important to you this full moon is Capricorn. So it could be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, but, and the Capricorn card reads accomplishment. So maybe you're feeling the lighter side of life because you're feeling like you've accomplished something. Maybe a Capricorn Sun or Moon person helps you to accomplish something. And now moving on to your tarot cards, we have Major Arcana of the Sun in the upright position. This is the Leo card. Some of you could be involved with a Leo. Maybe the Leo is bringing the sunshine into your life. Others of you, maybe you're planning on traveling, making travel plans this particular full moon weekend. And some of you maybe are getting away to a sunny destination. Others of you could just be feeling your vitality being lifted for some reason. And the Sun card is beautiful energy, really, really nice energy. So it looks like this Gemini full moon is going to be making you feel pretty good. Maybe that's where the humor comes back in, because this represents success and attainment and victory and all beautiful things. And the clarifying cards from the mini Rider-Waite, we have the Three of Cups in the upright position, which indicates social life, maybe beefing up a bit. Could be for some of you Taurians, perhaps you're going to Christmas parties or things like that, or just generally getting together with people that you normally would celebrate. Some of you could be celebrating something as well, maybe celebrating an engagement. It could be a farewell party, it could be many things. And it's paired up here with the Temperance card in the upright position, which is Sagittarius card. Temperance card represents mixing and blending, sometimes even opposites. Beautiful to see this energy for you, Taurus, during the full moon, because it looks like any social events or things that you could be going to, or even perhaps new jobs or careers you're entering into, or even travel. It looks like it's the right mix and the right blend for you, and it's very healing energy as well. What beautiful cards you have for the full moon here, Taurus. And now we are going to move on to the sign of Gemini, and we'll see what cards are here for my Geminis. We have for your Soul's Journey card is Worry. So Worry reads, I am learning that worry doesn't change any outcome. So, and that's very true. Worry is just faith in reverse. That's all it is. So a lot of times we can't help but worry. That's where the Nine of Swords comes from in the regular tarot, where we're just sort of worrying. You could have something on your mind. This is your full moon, Gemini, this time around. So perhaps you're just worrying about something that may never even happen. You could just be worried about whatever. There's a multitude of things you could be worried about, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There's something on your mind, maybe. And a card from the astrology cards, a sign that could be involved, maybe in this worry, or maybe just helping you, is your astrology card here is Aquarius. Now, the Aquarius card does read free spirit, so perhaps there'll be an Aquarian around that could help you maybe free your mind of your worries. Either that, or some of you could be worried over an Aquarius. And now moving on to your tarot cards, we do have the Two of Swords in the reverse position, which is really nice, because the Two of Swords is when we feel we have enough information to make an informed decision. So this points back to the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Could be a clarifying conversation. Maybe some of you are worried about this decision or this conversation, but it looks like at some point this conversation or this decision has to happen, and you make a firm decision. And the cards that are clarifying it are beautiful. We do have the Magician here rooted down with the Chariot card, which is the Cancer card. So some of you could be trying to manifest a Cancer person into your life. Some of you could be manifesting The Chariot represents a fast-moving goal that we're moving towards quickly. Some of you could be trying to manifest an actual vehicle, because this does represent vehicles as well. Could be manifesting travel, or just trying to manifest a major victory over something, because the Chariot is here bringing us fast moving towards our goal, and because you're making a firm decision. So it could be right on the full moon or around the full moon. You make a full decision, and it could be about travel for some of you. For others of you, it's just about a goal or a victory. Maybe you were worried about it, and now you get everything all straightened out. Your plans are all worked out, and now you're good to go. And now, moving on to the sign of Cancer, we have your Soul's Journey card, which is indecision. Now, indecision reads, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. It's always good to use your intuition, especially for water signs. Intuition is usually something that doesn't fail us. So always, I mean, people's words can lead us into misunderstanding and lead us astray, but our intuition will always be there as the guiding force. So listen to your intuition, Cancer. And an astrological sign that could be important to you this full moon, we do see Sagittarius here for you. Sagittarius could be maybe helping you make a decision about something, or maybe you're indecisive about Sagittarius, and their card is adventure. Maybe you're indecisive about taking an adventure. And now your tarot cards, we have the Two of Wands in the upright position. This represents 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future, but we're mostly focused in on the future. We're looking to obtain our goals. Some of you could be thinking about moving maybe in the new year. You could be thinking about traveling. You're trying to make a decision about something. You're trying to leave the past behind, and you're moving forward. So interesting. That backs up the indecision card here too. You are thinking about something, Cancer. There's something on your mind this full moon. And your clarifying cards are the beautiful energies of the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Ten of Cups represents that emotional fulfillment, feeling really good on the emotional front. This is, you know, the holiday season. This can represent happy times with the family, getting together with people even that feel like family, a group of friends, where you're just sharing the warmth and feeling really, really good. Can represent a celebration of sorts. So some of you could be celebrating with family or getting together. Could be a wedding or something like that. And it's rooted down with the Strength card in the upright position, the Leo card. This could be someone who's standing by you, could be a Leo possibly, who's maybe helping you to, you know, deal with this indecisiveness. Could be also representing you feeling the strength, because maybe you're drawing upon the strength of the love of your family and friends. So really nice reading for you here, Cancer. And we will wrap up the Cancer reading and move on to now Leo. And your main card here, Leo, is the Soul's Journey. Imagination. Imagination. For the full moon for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe you're feeling a little bit creative on this full moon or around the full moon time, Leo. Maybe you're finding you're getting creative. Could be with your home, could be with your wrapping of your gifts. It could be just using your imagination or creativity in some wonderful way. Some of you could be baking, whatever it is, but you're using your creativity in it. And an astrology sign that could be important to you on this full moon is Virgo. It could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising person that is maybe working alongside of you if you're doing a creative project, or it could be someone who's just very important to you. Could be a love interest, could be a friend. And it says contentment for the Virgo card. So maybe you're very content doing the creative things that you're doing right now. And your tarot card is the Seven of Swords in the upright position. So the Seven of Swords can represent a little bit of avoidance energy. Maybe somebody's trying to steal your creativity because the Seven of Swords can be known as the thief too. Just be careful about that around the full moon there, Leo, if that's the case. But the Seven of Swords is oftentimes can represent someone who's trying to avoid us, or we're trying to avoid them. Around the holidays, you kind of get that a lot because there's certain people sometimes that you have to see and you don't really want to. So it could be that's the case for some of you. Others of you could just be trying to avoid a conversation, avoid a conflict or something like that. And your two clarifying cards are beautiful. We have the Nine of Cups in the upright position. This is the wish card and emotional fulfillment, and a card of celebration. So perhaps some of you are going to parties, or just don't overindulge too much with the Nine of Cups there. It's rooted down with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. The Ace of Pentacles can represent perhaps a gift coming to you that's of great value. Leo, it could be a gift, it could be a financial gift, it could be new beginnings in a new financial start, could be an offer of a career, or a financial offer of investments or things like that. Or you could just be you know, finding that you're having some new beginnings in your stability and security in your home and so forth. So very nice reading again. And we will close out the Leo reading and move on to Virgo is the next sign up. And let's see what your cards are here, Virgo. We have for your soul's journey, self-esteem. Self-esteem. And it reads, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Beautiful. That so sounds like a Virgo. Definitely. And a sun, moon, or rising sign that could be important to you over the long, or not the long weekend, but over the full moon week is the sign of Libra. Libra. And it says love. So this could be a love interest for some of you, for others of you. Perhaps a Libra friend or something like that is showing you a lot of love around the full moon. Could be a family member, could be a friend. And here also, we have the Knight of Swords here. Court card could be, remember, it could be a person. If it's a person, this is air energy, that of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So it could be definitely the Libra's coming in. Maybe there's a Libra who has a mad crush on you, Virgo. For others of you, this could represent news and information and offers, written offers, verbal offers coming towards you, Virgo, around the time of the full moon. So keep that in mind. It could definitely be a Libra contacting you about some important information. And your two clarifiers here are the beautiful star card in the upright position, which is the Aquarius card. And the star card is beautiful healing energy. It's also the major arcana's wish card. So wish upon a star here, Virgo. You could get something exciting. I think some exciting news could be coming your way, Virgo. And I think it's making you feel really, really optimistic and really hopeful. So some of you, it's definitely a suitor, a romantic suitor who's showing some interest in you. For others of you, it's something that's making you feel really, really optimistic. Could be a business deal, could be, you know, really good news coming from a friend or family member or something like that. And it's rooted down with the High Priestess in the upright position. The High Priestess represents needing to tap into our intuition. There could be something about this situation, Virgo, that maybe you're not 100% sure, but I don't think anybody could tell you. You need to tap into your intuition. You need to perhaps do some meditation, or just kind of go within, just quiet, and ask your gut the question and see how you feel about it. Because whatever the situation is, because you're very hopeful and you're very optimistic about something here. And as we wrap up Virgo's reading now, we will get ready to move on to the sign of Libra and see what's going on for the full moon for Libra. So your first card here from the Soul's Journey is Perseverance. Perseverance, Libra. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. There we go. You just have to persevere. This full moon maybe could be testing you in some way, and you just have to, you know, stick with it, stick with your guns, make up your mind. It can be difficult and tricky for Libras to make up their mind, but make up your mind, stick to it, and just persevere. And an astrological sign that could be important to you over the full moon energies, we do have Virgo. It's funny because Virgo just got Libra, and now Libra's getting Virgo. So endurance. Oh, this is, oh no, it's endeavor. Okay, so endeavor, perseverance. It looks like there could be someone, sun, moon, or rising Virgo, that's important to you in a business deal, Libra. Maybe you're trying to put something together for a business deal. For others of you, could be on the romantic front. You could be getting into some kind of endeavor. Romantic endeavor, business endeavor, financial endeavor. And for your tarot, we have Major Arcana the Fool in the upright position. This is all about taking that leap of faith, that new endeavor that you're probably thinking about, or there's rumblings around the full moon for you. So this is what's going on. There's a need to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to go in. If it's something you really want and you feel good about, you'll have to take that leap of faith. And your clarifying cards are awesome. We have the beautiful energies of the sun, the Leo card in the upright position. This is feeling high vitality. This represents achievement. It represents, you know, moving towards our goal, getting a victory, having success with whatever it is we're doing. Just could be feeling super good, super stoked about this whole new leap of faith that you're taking. And it's rooted down with it's funny, the Virgo card in the reverse, the Hermit. The Hermit in reverse points to taking action. So if some of you are involved with a Virgo, perhaps there was no action taken before, if this is a potential business partner or something like that. But now you're ready to take the action and you're feeling pretty good about it. So that is your reading, Libra. We close that out, and now we're going to move on to the sign of Scorpio, and we'll see what the full moon has got in store for the Scorps. Your soul's journey card is that of empathy. Empathy. So it reads, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. It's all about balance and empathy. Well, Scorpios are pretty good at empathy. Most are empaths. So we have empathy as your main card, and a sign that could be pertinent or there for you over the full moon. Scorpio is Taurus. Could be involved with a Taurus, and the Taurus sign says practicalities. So maybe you're just going to be weighing out the practicalities of a situation that you're struggling with. Maybe some of you have been struggling with a situation, so you have to weigh out and maybe go with the practical choice or the practical decision, whether it be a business decision or a work situation or family, whatever the situation is. You may have to go with the practical choice here. And for your tarot, we have the beautiful energies of the Three of Cups in the upright position. This is the party card. This is the card that represents celebrations, can represent engagements, or maybe even attending weddings, or just hanging out with friends and having a good time. When the card is in the upright position, the energies are really, really good. It is, you know, holiday party time, so perhaps that's what it's representing. Maybe some of you have a Christmas party or something to go to around the full moon, and if that's the case, it looks like it's going to be a wonderful social occasion. And it's paired up with Major Arcana, the moon in the reverse, and the Four of Swords reversed. So the moon, this is the Pisces card in the reverse position. It's much better reversed, because if there was something that you were unclear about, Scorpio, maybe that's where the empathy and all of that and perseverance, or not perseverance, but practicalities come in. Perhaps you gain some clarity around the time of the full moon, Scorpio, and you get the picture. You understand what it is. You have your clarity. There's no more trying to see or fighting to see through the veil. You see exactly what the situation is. And you're probably ready to make some practical choices. And it's rooted down with this Four of Swords in the reverse, indicating a return to action, no longer healing from a situation or having to wait for a situation to turn around. It looks like there's going to be a turnaround, and it's a turnaround for the better. So happy socializing, Scorpio. As we close out your reading now, we will get ready to move on to the sign of Sagittarius. Now, Saggy, what is your soul's journey card? Is the card of patience. Patience. And it reads, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes, doesn't it now? So sometimes we have to wait, and a lot of times really good things in life, we have to be patient and wait on them to unfold naturally. And the card that is from the astrology deck, a sign that could be important to you this full moon, we've got Cancer. So the Cancer card is about acceptance. It's beautiful. So it could be for some of you, perhaps you're accepting a Cancer into your life. Others of you could be accepting of a situation where the patience is required, perhaps with a Cancer personality. Remember that Sun, Moon, Rising. There could be someone in your midst that you have to be patient with. Maybe there could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a loved one. They're perhaps dealing with something or struggling with something, and you just have to let things unfold in its natural order. And the tarot cards you have here, definitely, it's funny. The King of Cups in the upright position. The King of Cups is court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is water energy, that of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So it could be that the King of Cups in the upright position does point to emotional maturity. So perhaps maybe you're waiting on someone to become emotionally mature. Maybe they're waiting on you to become emotionally mature. Or perhaps this person, the King of Cups can be a wonderful person to lean on for emotional support, because the King of Cups has run the gauntlet on the emotions. He's at the highest level. He knows how to deal with it. He knows how to cope with his emotions and can assist others in dealing with their emotions. So your clarifying cards here, we do have the Judgment card in the upright position, rooted down with the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Judgment card in the upright can point to a resurrection of a situation, perhaps coming back around again that you have to face. It could be representing anything from an ex coming back on the scene. Doesn't mean we have to allow them back in, especially with the Five of Pentacles reversed, because sometimes this can point to someone who was abandoned, or we abandon, or they abandon us, trying to come back in the fold again when it's in reverse. So for some of you, it could be a resurrection of a relationship, could be a resurrection of a friendship even, perhaps that was, you walked away from, or that person walked away from, and now they maybe want to make up in the spirit of the holidays, that kind of thing. Could be a family member, it could be co-worker, could be anybody. For others of you, could just be representing a situation, a career situation, or a work situation, or a hobby situation that returns back into your life, and maybe you're very happy about that situation. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, for any of you who've been struggling with financial issues, it looks like you're going to be fine, but whatever resources you have will be enough to carry you through the season. It looks like it's all good. And then as we close up Sagittarius and get ready to move on to the sign of Capricorn, we are looking for your soul's journey card here. Here we go, Capricorn. Balance is your soul's journey card. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do without judgment. See, beautiful. I love these cards. They're so beautiful, so pretty. And I do so without judgment. See, balance and harmony is returning to my Cappy's life. I love it. And an astrological sign that could be important or around you over the full moon, we have Scorpio. The sign of Scorpio could be Sun, Moon, or Rising. Scorpio. It's transformation. This is Scorpio. So there could be a major transformation for some of you Capricorns. I noticed there's been a big change up due to the Jupiter moving into your sign. So perhaps some of you are going through a transformation. You could be involved with a Scorpio that may be assisting you in the transformation, or it could be a romantic interest. It could be a partner, a family member, what have you, that could be around you or bring in influence into your life over the full moon. Now, we have for your tarot, we have beautiful energies of the Chariot in the upright position. It's the Cancer card. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Maybe some of you are traveling with a Cancer, because it's also a card that represents travel. It can represent, and if it is travel, by the way, it's safe travel, and it usually looks like there'll be no glitches, nothing holding up your travel plans if you're planning on traveling for the holidays. So that's good news. Also, too, the Chariot card can point to fast, rapid achievement, movement towards your goal. Maybe some of you are wrapping up some old business or things like that before the holidays, before the new year. Others of you could just be like, full speed ahead now that Jupiter's in my sign. I am not waiting on anyone. Just don't roll over anyone's toes, okay? There, Capricorn. And your clarifying cards are the Page of Swords in the upright, rooted down with the Two of Wands in the upright position. Well, similar energy to Cancer. Cancer also had this: one foot in the past, one foot in the future. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a Cancer, but if that's the case, you know, you're making a decision. Maybe some of you are making a decision together with that person. For others of you, you could just be, you know, more focused on the future. And I think that's what a lot of Capricorns are doing, because it's best to keep your, some of you definitely are traveling, because this is a card of travel and this is a card of travel. So some of you could just be focusing in on your travel ahead. Others of you could be focusing in on your, whatever it is you're working on, your plans, your goals. You're just focused very much on the road ahead of you, and you're ready to walk away from the past. And for some of you, it could be due to some information or text messages or things that are coming in from the Page of Swords in the upright position. Page of Swords can represent some kind of information coming towards you. Remember, it's full moon. Sometimes things can be blown up or highlighted intensely. Remember, with the Page of Swords energy, though, you always have to double check your information. Don't just go flying off with very little information. Make sure you check and double check whatever it is. I know you're excited to get moving, but make sure you check for anything that the Page of Swords tells you. But for some of you, perhaps the Page of Swords is just sort of letting you in on a little secret, like they're about to promote you, but don't tell anybody I told you, that kind of thing. So again, just make sure you back up that information. We're closing out Capricorn now and moving on to the sign of Aquarius, where we have your Soul's Journey card. For the first one is beautiful card. I love the color. Peace. Peace out, Aquarius. It's Peace card, and it reads, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Beautiful. What beautiful energy with Jupiter moving into your 12th house of spirituality. What a great card to get, Aquarius. Beautiful. Peace will be entering into your life. Isn't that great to hear? And an astrology, from the astrology deck, an astrological sign that could be important to you over the time of the full moon. Could be a boss, family member, friend, lover. We have Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn for you, Aquarius. And it says status. Maybe you're jumping up in status. Wouldn't that be nice? And the tarot cards that are attached to it is beautiful energies. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. This is really nice because the Ace of Pentacles can point to a new start, a new beginning in something that's going to bring you stability or financial dividends down the road. Can represent an opportunity to invest your money in something that's going to grow, such as real estate or so forth. Can sometimes represent a gift coming from the universe, a gift of finances, a gift of a new career opportunity, job opportunity, that kind of thing. It's just at the beginning stages, but look what is clarifying it. We have two characters here, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. You do have Capricorn here too. So this is a court card, could be representing a person, right? So this is the energies of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, male or female. Some of you are definitely getting an offer from a Capricorn. Others of you could be just representing the offer, the status, the financial stuff, and all the tangible things that the Pentacles represent. But remember, the Pentacles are very slow-moving energy. Could be an offer that's taking its long ass time to get to you, finally arriving, or you hear news about it, because it's rooted down with the Page of Wands in the upright position. This is Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy. Could be a fire sign bringing this news or information to you, or it could just be an exciting message about this energy that's been moving so slowly towards you, that wants to offer you something. Beautiful, beautiful full moon reading for Aquarius. And we will now wrap up the Aquarius reading and move on to the final sign here, which is Pisces. Last but not least, my Pisces. Let's see what's happening with Pisces over the full moon. Okay, from the Soul's Journey card, we do have the, oh, beautiful abundance. Pisces, you got abundance. Could be a very abundant time for you, Pisces. I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Beautiful, beautiful. Card of abundance for Pisces. And astrological sign that could be important to Pisces over the full moon area. We have Scorpio. You got Scorpio too, and then Capricorn also got Scorpio. And this is regeneration. Regeneration. So there could be a regeneration of your abundance, maybe coming through a Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio business partner, or it just could be a Scorpio friend, perhaps, that you're getting together with. Could be a love interest, family member, friend, what have you, co-worker, whatever the case is. Could be a Scorpio important to Pisces, and Scorpios generally get along very well anyway. And now for your tarot cards, we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse position. This is releasing your burdens. If some of you did have some maybe financial worries, the abundance card being there, perhaps some of you are releasing your worries about your finances. For others of you, could just be releasing your burdens and deciding, I'm not going to take on too much. This is my holiday too, and I'm going to just enjoy myself and release my burdens. Other people could be releasing you from some burdens or duties and maybe taking on their own responsibilities instead of putting it on poor Pisces all the time. And the cards that are clarifying it, we have the Queen of Swords here in the upright, rooted down with the Queen, or the Six of Swords in the upright. So it looks like there could be some clarifying information coming towards you, Pisces. The Queen of Swords is a person, could be representing an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be an air sign coming towards you with some explanations. Maybe they got a lot of explaining to do. For others of you, could just represent you being in the energies of the Queen of Swords, and maybe you're just telling it like it is. You're laying it on the line. Some of you could be deciding to travel or take a quick trip away from perhaps a situation, or just moving on metaphorically from emotional choppy waters, just sort of laying it on the line and saying, no, that's it, I'm done. I am releasing these burdens, whether it be a relationship, whether it be a friendship, whether it be a work situation. You're just releasing, and I'm happy to see that. Everybody got a pretty good reading, I think, this full moon. So that is it, my friends. I hope these readings helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.